It's currently 6:56 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, August 21st, 2025. And we're back at it with another general timeless intuitive reading for my soul tribe divine divinity and whoever else resonates with any of these messages at any time that you come across them. Anything that resonates, you want to be sure that you're going within and to the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the messages and energies pertain to and correlate with you and your personal situation. It's an effort to create and foster an intimate one-on-one relationship with the Most High, as well as exercise your intuitive, ingenuitive, discerning muscle. Okay? So, and I never really dropped my singing bowl. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into the messages for this morning. I do want to go over some previous notes, confirmation on that. Okay, if you heard that horn beep. So yeah, they definitely want me to go back over some previous notes. And channel messages and downloads over the last few days and videos, starting from August 17th, 2025. It's absolutely my life, so why wouldn't I do things my way? It's absolutely my life, so why wouldn't I do things my way? That's the secret. Do the work. If you want to know the secret behind healing, it's doing the work. If you have to prove to others you deserve it, then you don't actually deserve it. Okay, for masculine. If you have to prove to others that you deserve it, then you actually don't deserve it at all. Astral projecting and intuitive soul self. So this is speaking to our intuition acting as a separate yet connected, aligned entity from us. So our intuition is actually astral projecting and operating individually from us, but in alignment with us, if that makes sense. So dweller of the mountains, mountain dweller. Okay, you could be or be becoming a mountain dweller. I myself, I feel like I'm becoming somewhat of a mountain dweller as I venture on my hikes and ascending higher and higher. Although I do have a fear of heights, I'm working on conquering that. It's amazing that as I'm on my, physical healing journey from these operations that I'm in this facility, I have released to be discharged. I just need to, find an apartment. There's going to be, that's a blessing in and of itself that, I've been here for 3 months after my 6th surgery that I had here when I arrived back in California. But, that's one of the good things that I love about California is that they have programs that allow you to heal, and then go back into society a fully functioning, independent individual. Even though it's just afforded me the time that I didn't get when I was that short month or so that I was in North Carolina, Charlotte, and when I moved back to Atlanta for the year or so. I just didn't have the proper time to heal. To properly deal with the minor issue that was a major nuisance. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but so yeah, you're a mountain dweller. So I segued into all of that to say that I'm becoming somewhat of a mountain dweller myself. Getting up in these mountains is so amazing. It's so peaceful. It's a little nerve-wracking for a city boy like me, born and raised in the projects of Chicago. We ain't got no mountains. You put me in the street with some hoes, some crackheads, some gangsters, some thugs, you know what I'm saying, drug dealers and shit like that. I'm cool, calm, collected, But in these mountains, it's a little bit, at times, it can be a little unnerving, unfamiliar sounds of nature, and the heights is what I mostly deal with, okay? So, yeah, dweller of the mountains, mountain dweller. You might as well stay in your wheelchair, hoe. you might as well stay in your wheelchair, ho. So this is somebody that's trying to disarm you under the guise of their handicapness. Okay, handicap. Okay, if you watch and live in color, then you get why I'm saying handicapped like that. So handicapped. Okay, you might as well stay in your wheelchair, ho. I don't give a fuck if you're handicapped or not, bitch. You will not two-step in my spiritual coochie, two-stepping into my spiritual lane with the bullshit, okay? Moving truth in motion, spiritually limp. They can't walk. So this is that handicap person, spiritually limp. Not only are they physically, but they're spiritually limp. They can't walk, two-stepping in your spiritual lane. Dig up in there and get into it. Okay, dig up in there and get into it. Thelma and Louise and Thelma. Shout out to one of my besties, Steve Louise. Okay, a familiar freedom. Be brave in your integrity. It is your integrity that behooves you. Being brave in your integrity. It is your integrity that behooves you. Opposites, in fact, do attract. Opposites attract. The attraction found within polarities. When, W-I-N, when files, when zip files, things like that. Winning, win. All of that is significant. Even when, W-H-E-N, when a specific event occurred. Okay? You can't have justice with injustice, or you can't have justice without injustice. Okay, critically acclaimed, the spiritually lame. They can't walk but trying to two-step in your spiritual lane. Your gifts aren't lying dormant. Your gifts aren't lying dormant. Neither should you. Don't come back. As of 8/19, don't come back. Patty's not welcome to here anymore. So Patty's whack. Patrick, Patricia, Patty, knick-knack, Patty whack. Don't get that bitch a bone. Okay, is what I'm saying. Megalomaniac. Restless in magic. 1110 in that format. Simply 1110 is very significant, or November 10th. This could have something to do with the Scorpio Sagittarius, something like that. Okay. NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. So I want to say a special shout out to someone. I'm not going to say his name, but if you see this video, he was recently dealing with a narcissistic, gaslighting son of a bitch. And I just want to encourage you, as I told you, I grew up in a family full of narcissists. I've had long-term relationships with a narcissist, I know it's a bewildering experience. Is very disarming. It makes you question. They make you question everything about you, especially your sanity. And I just want you to know directly. I've said it to you already, but I'm saying it to you here, and to others who have dealt with and who are healing and who have had to experience narcissists up close and personal. I'm reaching out to you. I'm loving you unconditionally. I'm hugging you in the spirit. And you in particular, I wish I could hug you in person. I would, grab you up and hold you for as long as you need it. This particular person, he's tough as fuck. He's a little spicy little motherfucker, and I love him. He's a little spicy motherfucker. I know he can handle his own. But I know for him to be shaken and stirred, it was quite an experience. I know what it's like anyway. So, even the best of us, the toughest of us, it's disarming and alarming, and, all types of things. If you've been there, then you know what I'm trying to say, okay? You can't be free without being cunning. Fight for your freedom. So all of those who have been entangled with narcissists and narcissistic personality disorder and megalomaniacs, they're all pretty much the same thing. You can't be free without cunning. Without being cunning. So fight for your freedom. Concerning all things, be ye discerning. Concerning all things, be ye discerning. Someone had to pass on in order for you to move forward. Okay, it's of August 20th, yesterday. You're in alignment with enlightenment. Archangel Gabriel energy is significant here. Someone's bound to their hostilities, and their hostilities are bound to them. Let it rain, clear waters, clear vision, clear sentient. Okay, something about Pisces and Leo, Leo and Pisces, fire, water, energy. Okay, this just so happens to be the sun and the moon and the sun. Pisces represents moon energy. Leo represents sun energy. So the sun and moon, something's being exposed while hidden, while cloaked. It's something like that. Something very, very significant about this Pisces and Leo energy. Okay. So divine masculine energy, divine feminine energy with Pisces and Leo. It's something very here with this connection. Okay, it's something very significant here, Pisces and Leo. Okay, and I've been getting into the groundings on this, not just for myself, but through readers that I check in with on YouTube, that I'm in alignment with and that resonate with me, and they've been saying something, but now I'm just starting to get the polarity and the meaning within this Pisces and Leo energy. This could be a counterpart for some of us. Doesn't have to be. I'm a Leo sun sign and North Node. Okay, failure in motion, the endless abundance that is yours. So failure in motion. Somebody continues to fail while they keep putting things in motion to stop or hinder your prosperity. Sorry about that. I had to go see the about the hot chocolate. Okay, so yeah, failure in motion. Someone keeps failing, trying to put something in motion that's going to end your endless abundance, and it's already yours. Listen and then take action. Restore balance and clarity. Listen and then take action. Restore balance and clarity. Your expression is your freedom. A devil's messenger. Okay. Reconciling the bloodlines. Magician, master manifester, master number 22. Okay, inanimate objects with no motion, hidden in plain sight. So there's something about inanimate objects with no motion, hidden in plain sight. Amassing ancient wealth. Movement isn't always forward action, momentum. Something's being birthed even within death. Okay, your intention to be free while walking confidently within your freedom. So confidence within your freedom, your intention to be free while confident in your freedom. Okay. Okay, it's something like that, energy like that, okay? So we're at 8/21, 2025 today, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get some numbers out here to see what the forecast of energy is. 14:04 on the clock timer, so 1:44. Shout out to my fellow chosen ones, earth angels, light workers, healers, shamans, Alchemists, Starseeds, Indigos, rainbows, What are they doing? So coming back this way, I'm looking at 234. 234, okay, so we're making consecutive steps, moving forward in the right direction. 234, I like that, okay? 234. So we got two, okay, so reconciling energy, union, companionship, partnership energy. Because it's falling on blue, it gives me the reconciling energy. It does have something to do with union, companionship, partnership energy. Now this could be with a friend group. It could be romantic, but I'm not getting heavy romantic energy here, but I am getting like a friend group, partnerships, something like that, that's being reconciled right now, okay? So that's second house, Taurus and Venus. That is sensuality, focus, steadfastness, stubborn, okay? Things like that, okay? So, let me get this out the way. My apologies as I okay. Oh, sorry about that for masculine. So we have 3 on the second dice, which is finding and maintaining clarity where there once was or still is conflict, confusion, chaos, and mess brought on by outside third-party energies. These bobble-headed sweet bitches, hoes, and crows. Okay, so this is falling on red. So this could have something. These third-party energies could be your family. Okay, so it's something like that. Third house energy, Gemini and Mercury. So this is all about conversation, things that are being talked about. Okay, it has something to do with twin energy, twin flame, twin ray, or a set of twins. Okay, but it does have something. It has something to do either with bloodline, lineage, or romance. Okay, and then the third dice here is 4. So consecutive energies 2, 3, 4. 4 is foundation, protection, and it signifies 4th house energy, Cancer, and the Moon. So, and throw in Pisces energy with the illusions, things done in the dark. Okay, and intuition. So you're in alignment with intuition and dispelling illusions using your intuition. Okay. So I feel like that's what you're in the alignment of, and fostering relationships energetically and spiritually that allow you to tap in intuitively to dispel these illusions is what I was trying to say. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the spirit number to see what the messages are for Fem Masculine 2, 3, 4. It's a consecutive number, so we're moving in the right direction regarding people, places, and things. Angel number, spirit number 234 signifies a message of divine guidance and support, encouraging you to trust your intuition and embrace new opportunities. It suggests that you are on the right path, Fem Masculine. So if you've been questioning if whether or not you've been on the right path, then this is your confirmation. Yes, you are. Angel number, spirit number 234 is a message to put some extra focus and effort towards your creative endeavors to ensure that you manifest long-term rewards on all levels. If you have been considering a new direction or beginning a new project or venture, now would be a most auspicious time to make that choice and take action. Trust that the work you do today will bring benefits to your life in the future. Angel number, spirit number 234 is a message from your angels to have faith and trust in them and the ascended masters in their ability to assist you in miraculous ways. Rely upon the assistance and guidance from the angels and be open to receiving their support, help, healing, and love. Trust that they are guiding you along your divine life path. Angel number, spirit number 234 is also often seen as steps along your spiritual and life path. The overall number and energy here is 9. Okay, so it's test time. You could be a life path number 9, a humanitarian, or simply in the energy of humanitarianism. Okay, you could, rounding the end of a cycle. Okay, test time. So it's definitely heavy test time, heavy test vibes and energies here. Okay, I want to get into, So definitely something to do with your family. Your family ain't shit. Okay. Okay, so yeah, here we have it. Your family ain't shit. Okay. So we already discerned that with three finder elements. Yeah, somebody's meat is whack. Okay, your meat is whack. Take it back. So somebody got whack dick, and it's got to do something with has something to do with your family, which is very perverse. Okay, I just saw they want you to lose, but you win big. Okay, yeah, you're a humanitarian service. You're meant to do humanitarian things. It's giving me Six of Pentacle energy, upright, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Yeah, you're meant to create things, nonprofit organizations. You're meant to create things that will give back to and serve the communities that you resonate with. Okay, or communities that resonate with people in your soul tribe. Somebody's scared of being lonely, though. Somebody's scared of being lonely. I did not feel like this is you. Okay, this is a projection of energy. Look who's talking in the reverse. Okay, this is somebody that's talking that shouldn't be talking, or somebody that's not able to talk. Okay, breadcrumbing, somebody's not, it's in the reverse. So you could come from a narcissistic family, or people that were breadcrumbing you are not able to breadcrumb you anymore because you've gone down the rabbit hole. Okay, Alice in Wonderland type vibes. You've gone down the rabbit hole. Okay. Yeah, you played yourself trying to play me. It's in the reverse. So you didn't play yourself over somebody. Okay, somebody played you. Yeah, somebody's a criminal. America's Most Wanted. Scared of being lonely. This is yeah. They're mirroring you. Okay, casting. So somebody could be casting a spell. They're mirroring you energetically. Somebody could be in your technology as well. It's because you have it. You are it. You are this it factor. Conception. Somebody is pregnant, or you're conceiving a spiritual baby with someone, or conceiving an idea. Yeah, because you're like a tactician out here. They can't keep up with you because they may be strategical or strategizing, but you're a whole tactician. Okay, these people that have been fucking with you, they're generationally cursed. Okay, generationally cursed, and they want to celebrate with you. They only want to celebrate with you because they're trying to steal from you. Yeah, robbery in progress, thieves. Okay. Yada 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 in the reverse. They want to say you talking too much, or that you're not speaking truth, but you are. They want you to lose, but you win big. Okay. So somebody that can't keep up with you, that's scared of being lonely, America's Most Wanted, they believe that they can win, which is why they keep doing this bullshit. Come out wherever you are. So this is a bitch in hiding. Okay, so this is a pussy, this is a coward, and I don't like cowards. Okay. Yeah, I really don't like cowards, okay? Because if you're going to do something, it has something to do with porn, too, okay? So if you like me, I've been illegally recorded, and my shit has been placed on Twitter X. You try to doctor up certain shit with AI, but I have my memory, and I know how I freak, how I get down, and I know the sounds that I make, and I remember it's various instances that I've seen on Twitter X, and I'm like, hey, I remember the background, the hotel room, everything like that, that's me. But they doctor it up with AI, so I want to bring attention to that. Something could be very significant with that. Okay. And they get paid for it, too. I want my money, bitch. Okay, some of you all might need a lawyer. Okay, I've been hearing this as well. I prefer to let the divine just handle it. Plus, I have my own pieces of evidence and things like that. Whatever my sexual proclivities are, they are my business, as long as, if I participate in something with someone, they're consenting adults. I don't play that pedophilia bullshit, that rape, and all of that. I like to make love and then fuck. That's my kind of freak mode, so I like to go with the flow. I like things to happen naturally, okay? when in a freak environment, and not that I owe anybody any explanations, but I'm transparently authentic. So sex can be taboo if you make it taboo. It's not taboo with me, okay? Okay, I'm a freak, and just because we spiritual don't mean that we can't be no freak. I like to get my freak on. I love men. Okay, that's my business. FTM. I've dabbled in some coochie before a couple of times, particularly with the FTM. And now I'm kind of rambling, but I'll get back to the reading. But ooh, spicy. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, those are the vibes. Okay, so we got the spirit numbers out. We got the initial channel messages out. I'm going to go to some energy. Oracle, Rested, Rejuvenation is at the bottom of the deck from the previous reading. What energies are out here, Holy Spirit, that we need to be aware of right now? Okay, woman holding a heart. Okay, in the reverse. So this could be a woman or a feminine energy that is cold-hearted. Okay, something is going wrong for them at the age of 44, or you could be 44. 444 here. Happy family, 4 foundation protection, Cancer in the moon with Pisces energy. Okay, illusions, intuition, I energy. Okay, a family of 4. Okay. 32, daughter spirit. A portal is opening for you for masculine daughter spirit. Something has been open to you since the age of 32. 32 breaks down to the 5 upcoming changes for your highest good and expansion. We have financial constraints coming out in the reverse. Okay, so daughter spirit, happy family, daughter spirit, financial constraints in the reverse. Okay, so you have a family coming in, you have this open, intimate relationship with the Most High, and you're not experiencing any financial constraints. Okay, 13, something is not over for you. Okay, is what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, woman holding a coin. So this woman who's cold-hearted, woman holding a coin, woman holding a heart, they're both in reverse. So this woman or feminine energy in a man, they ain't got no money. Okay. Yeah, because you're on the temple path 12. Something about the unknown, about consciousness, about spirituality, and about karma. Somebody cannot take any action if somebody was plotting and scheming to take some sort of action towards you. They can't. Okay, so somebody's stuck. Somebody's bound to something. Is what I'm getting. I'm gonna take this card from the bottom of the deck here. Jump in. Turtle or tortoise. The sea could be significant. Okay, childlike ambition. Jump in. The stars won't all line up for you. Stop waiting for all conditions to align perfectly. Try what you've been doubting and take a step with confidence. Sometimes action precedes perfection. This moment is when you need to jump in. Okay, so jump in. That's for somebody. You may have had a recent conflict, and this key symbolizes the chance to heal that relationship. Reconciliation, okay? The universe reminds you that extending the olive branch is the first step to unlocking reconciliation and understanding. Okay? Key. So this is the key to happy family. Okay, reconciliation. Yeah, you are reconciling with someone. Results in recognition. Now, this was at the bottom and I was just shuffling. Congratulations. Your hard work is on the brink of manifesting into tangible achievements, bringing you the recognition you deserve and unlocking new possibilities. In this moment, the universe is signaling to trust in your value. Okay, so we got the key, jump in, results and recognition. I like these energies. Okay, spread your wings. Okay, stop hiding your talents. Now is the moment to reveal your true self and let your spirit soar freely. Fly higher. Reach for the stars destined for you. Fly higher. Okay, fly higher. It's time for you to fly higher. Okay. Fly higher. Yeah, somebody's generational curse. It's time for you to fly higher. Okay, knowledge. An unknown journey is calling you, and it requires new knowledge and skills. The universe always responds to those who seek wisdom. The right teacher will appear like destiny, leading you to a higher realm of understanding. Professional guidance. So somebody is not seeking professional guidance. It's in the reverse, but I only take these cards in an upright. You are being called, or this deck, you are being called to seek professional guidance, especially when facing important decisions. The wisdom and resources from outside will help you avoid mistakes and lead you toward a more successful future. At the bottom of the deck, somebody is not speaking up, but they need to speak up. Repressed truths will weigh heavily on your heart. Now is the time to release those unsaid words and set your soul free, allowing yourself to experience lightness and happiness again. It's time for you to speak up. So sorry about that, y'all. I had to go get my hot chocolate. I'm not a coffee drinker. But I drink it sometimes, but I'm not a big coffee drinker. But 31 on the clock timer, so something about 44. 31 if some twins, or the age 44. I just made 44 last week. Okay, but I love me some hot chocolate, even when it's nice out, and I'm in California, so it's perpetually, nice, so to speak, warm weather. But one moment. But yeah, I enjoy my hot chocolate. Okay, so let's get into some healing water oracle. Okay. I'm primarily a fire sign, but I do resonate with Pisces and water energy. Okay, the rainbow. Sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. So there's a new way. There's a new way forward that's being manifested with you. I'm getting trust the vibes, trust the flow with your intuition. Okay, if you're being led and guided or pulled somewhere, go that direction. Okay, it's Selkie. So this came out in the reverse yesterday. It's coming out in the reverse today. It says come out of hiding. Embrace who you really are. So it says this here. Come out wherever you are. So somebody's in hiding. They're not being their true selves because it's in the reverse. So I'm taking that in the reverse. Okay, this is the only spread that I don't read in the reverse, okay, or take in the reverse. Enter the unknown, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. So yeah, you're facing your fears. Somebody, you lean into the unknown. You lean into the unknown. Leaning into the unknown, that's why you get this metamorphosis, transformation. Embrace transformation. Lean into the unknown. Things are different now. Things are now different. Embrace transformation, lean into the unknown. Lean is an action word. Verb, take action. Lean into the unknown. Every experience made you who you are today. Every experience made you who you are today. Yeah, every experience made you who you are today. Embrace transformation. Lean into the unknown. Every experience made you who you are today. I need to finish watching Forrest Gump. Okay, watching it as an adult at this age, 44, you get new perspectives on things. Okay, when old movies that you've seen growing up throughout your life, and then at your present life, you watch it present state or life, your now present energy, you watch it again now, and you get a different take on things. Certain things you didn't get back then, or you thought you get now. The sirens, use your voice, expansion, freedom. There's freedom in your voice. There's freedom in your voice. There's freedom in your voice. Okay, the healing lagoon, rejuvenate, recover, time to heal, it's safe to stop. Okay, for those that need to take a break, that need to take some time to heal, it's okay, it's safe to stop. You're safe now, okay? I tell people all the time, you're safe with me. When you're with me, you're safe. There's not a thing you have to worry about unless you have ill intentions toward me. Because if you do, then in that case, you're a bitch, you need to worry. Okay, the well maidens, kindness, respect, reverence, compassion. Okay, kindness, respect, reverence, compassion. The well maidens. Okay, beneath the surface. Okay, beneath the surface, are you looking beneath the surface? Beneath the surface, what's really driving you? True motives, breaking free. True motives, breaking free. Okay, so let's get a few Starseed Oracle out here. Messages for my Starseeds, rainbows, indigos, star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Look a little deeper. Okay, you may be dealing with the situation and you may only see it from a surface point of view. You may not consciously be doing this, but you are. You need to dig a little deeper. There's some hidden secrets, star ancestors that your star ancestors want you to know about. It has something to do with inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So dig a little deeper. Look a little deeper. Okay, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Dig a little deeper, Starseeds. Okay. Well and Orca or elders, share your song. Frequency of sound. FOS. Diving deep. So this is all has to go. It's all dealing with depth, deep, the abyss, if you will. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Holding the opposite extremes of life. Holding the opposite. Okay, polarity. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Tenderness and rest. Okay? Let me go ahead and get into some tarot. Okay, the wide and narrow. What's out here in this focused energy, Holy Spirit? What do we need to be aware of at this time? What's out in the open, Holy Spirit? What's the seen and unseen? Ten of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is heavily burdened. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It's obvious though. This person is holding a heart because it's coming out on top of woman holding a heart in the reverse. So this again is a feminine energy that's cold-hearted. Okay, and they're heavily burdened. Female or male and feminine energy. Seven of Cups in the reverse, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, this bitch is delusional. They're delusional as fuck. What else, Holy Spirit? What's wrong with this bitch? This old delusional, old burden ass bag lady bitch. Okay, BB. Bag lady bitch. BLB. Okay. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in the upright, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So it got something to do with something that's on reserve for you, or seed that you planted that's growing or going somewhere. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they're panicking because this seed is slowing down, is blocking something or slowing something down for them, or they're trying to. Yeah, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Two of Swords in the reverse, having to choose between the lesser of two evils. Okay. Yeah, they have to choose between the devil and the demon, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It has something to do with some lovers here. Okay, equal give and take, reciprocity. Y'all gonna be making love and then fucking having each other do backflips off your pinky toes, and I just kind of, oh, 8 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's begging and pleading. They don't want this to happen. They don't want this to happen. The Fool in the reverse. So somebody's dealing with, this is one of the issues, they're unhealed. They're dealing with some sort of childhood trauma or something. Okay. Yeah, they don't like roses, okay, and they don't like dogs. This could be a masculine energy or a female and masculine energy. They don't like dogs. They don't like flowers, roses in particular. Yeah, they like playing with fire too, okay? They like playing with fire at night. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. This person could be your assignment, or something is reserved for you. It's diagonal from this Knight of Pentacles energy. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy here. Something's very stable. Something's very grounded and rooted. Yeah, somebody's throwing magic at it. We have this Magician in the reverse. This could be a narcissist as well. Somebody who can't manifest on their own, so they need a source of supply. Okay. So Magician in the work, either that or, yeah, somebody's hooked up to an IV, or they're shooting up or something like that, playing up in magic. Somebody could be injecting like potions inside of them or something like that. Yeah, there's a boss here. A King of Pentacles, masculine energy, either a dude or a female in masculine energy, taking some sort of action. Yeah, they're holding this pentacle, okay? It was like this pentacle, something that you planted and created, was delivered to this King of Pentacles. Yeah, they looking at you. They holding this coin and they looking at you. They see you as this High Priestess. Yeah, this is somebody looking at you, a boss. This is an issue here. Yeah, because something is reserved for you. Yeah, somebody did, like this King of Pentacles took something that was brought to them from you, whether you sent it to them or not, but this is something that you created, and they're holding it up against somebody else, and they see deceit here. Okay, lovers. This is a King of Pentacles that could even want to be with you. Sagittarius here, Earth Angel. They see you as an Earth Angel, a High Priestess. Okay, yeah, Sagittarius, Timbers. They see you as very wise too. Yeah, Knight of Cups, following your heart, or somebody's following their heart. Okay. But this is like somebody that got a cup for you, just giving it to a messenger to come to you or something like that. Yeah, 10 of Cups, yeah. A peace that passes all understanding. But this has something, okay, family of 4, okay? This has something to do with the family of 4. Okay, family, because we got a happy family there in the energy oracle, and that's 4 people. Here, this 10 of Cups here is 4 people. A masculine, a feminine, and 2 children. Okay. Page of Cups. This is the blessing here. Yeah, Pisces energy is very significant here. Somebody could be a Pisces. Oh. Ace of Pentacles here. Blessing, a new opportunity. Yeah. Yeah, upright. My loins are starting to churn. It's kind of churning for somebody. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh. Somebody was trying to latch on to this High Priestess, male or female. Okay, yeah, there'll be judgment. Damn. Judgment here for this manipulation and deceit. Somebody could have been a thief or something like that. Ooh wee. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, combination of legacy and inheritance right there. Okay, damn. I'm gonna drop the mic on that. That's what they want me to do. Yeah, somebody failed the test. They were tested about you and they failed. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, combination of legacy and inheritance right there. So I'm gonna drop the mic on that. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel. 4434 on a clock timer, a variation of 434. So that number is significant. Okay, yeah, book your sessions. Until next time, I love you all unconditionally. Peace. Bye.